Hello and welcome to Talkin Baseball pregame show. It's a daily show we do every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It's live, and we talk about the games of the day. We make home run picks, we make a prop bet, and we tell you what we're excited about. My name's Jimmy, and sitting next to me is Jake. Trevor is coming to you from California, and producer Zach is behind the dish. Jake's turn to talk.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing today?
Good.
Happy Tuesday out there. We got a lot of ones on the bump. We've even got some fake ones on the bump. Cueto, last Johnny Cueto start for the Giants? ? Watched some of the baseball last night. That Rockies AZ game, just like I told all of you. 3-2. Cole Calhoun taking balls to the head. Teaser. Might see that on a breakdown later. Trevor Plouffe, balls to the head. How you doing?
I'm doing great. It's Tommy Milone's day.
Yep. No
On
one.
a day of aces, there's one that shines more than the rest of them, that rises to the top, and that is Tommy Mill 1. We're excited about that game. We're excited about this slate. The Yankees finally get to play, so you guys are happy.
Big time.
And you got your guy on the hill. You got your guy on the hill tonight. It's going to be a good night for baseball.
I'm excited about it. I just thought of my prop bet, and I'm super excited for this one. So, without further ado, let me pause the sensual opening slow jam and bring on The Baseball Boogie by Rotuno. And as we sit here in the Roosevelt Studios, Jake will tell you the games that are happening in the Eastern region.
Just took off my rosy hat. Maybe I'll put it back on to cover this dead raccoon on my head. In the East, the Philadelphia Phillies and Trevor's acquaintance/friend Jake Arrieta versus the Washington Nationals and Eric Fetty. I combined Arrieta and Fetty there for a second. They'll play baseball. Boston Red Sox and Kyle Hart, a guy who's been insulted on this program by many people, versus Toronto Blue Jays and Chase Anderson. Blue Jays getting it going, over 500 people. Baltimore Orioles and Tommy Milone, friend of the family, versus the Rays and Tyler Glasnow, trying to keep it going after his nice Yankee start. And finishing up in the East, I think that's it. Is there another game not happening? Are the Mets playing? Did they quit?
Yankees game is happening.
The Yankees Braves. You might even see that as my what to watch for. Garrett Cole versus Trev. I don't even know if you know this yet. A young stud got the call for the Braves. Ian Anderson is getting the pill for them.
It pronounces it Ian.
Getting the pill for them.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
So
It's actually Ian Anderson.
You know, we have a Braves podcast in our network, and
Yeah.
I did know that. Thanks to the ladies at Mansplain Baseball Elsewhere. That's Pinstripe Strong.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah?
are the Mets playing?
COVID. They're COVIDed out.
They're still COVIDed out. Okay, so they're out. And the Fish are out too? Is that who they're supposed to be playing?
Yes, they're playing the Marlins.
Okay, so they're
I
COVIDed
mean,
out.
do
so
some
that's
research for the show one
that's,
time.
That's the East.
Wow.
Yeah, my normally I go to Bovada to get some extra numbers for you guys if you need them, and they screwed my pooch a little bit. They took the Yanks off the board because they're probably changing it due to the Ian Anderson update that just happened that Trevor Plouffe didn't know about for
Ian
some
Anderson,
reason.
I thought.
So that's what's going on in the East.
I only look at DraftKings Sportsbook, so I don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay, good.
Some good matchups, though. My guy, Arrieta.
Yeah.
Bryce Harper said they got to win 10 in a row. I believe him.
He said that?
Do that. Yeah.
I mean, it had
It's
to
a
be.
really good game plan.
Oh, it's fantastic.
They're making adjustments. They know that even at 10 and 14, like they can still get into the playoffs and make some noise. You know, they traded for some bullpen help.
Yeah, once they
Didn't
get
work
to
out.
Jake and I talked about this too, and we'll do it on tidbits. Once they get to the playoffs, like back end of the rotation becomes the bullpen in a way. So
They're going to do everything they can.
Guys, by the way, Mets and Marlins are supposed to play a doubleheader today. So I'm all sorts of twisted up.
it says postponed on my sheet.
Yeah, it also says postponed on my sheet.
Just telling you what Espen has and people in the chat are saying. So
Mets are playing the Marlins at 5.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
doubleheader.
All the places we go for research let us down.
I'm on Baseball Reference and it has 0 listed pitchers, 1 game postponed, the next at 5:10. So whatever happens, they're playing. Do we really care?
COVID year. I care about the Marlins still.
Who's pitching for the Mets and the Marlins? Whatever. That's a tough break for all the Mets and Marlins fans that are coming in, looking,
Wish I could do more for you.
begging.
Mets probables. Got anything?
Hey, don't you guys have another big bopper coming back?
Judge is coming back. Acuna's coming back. But I don't want to step on Jake's what to watch for.
Luckily.
Oh, did he ever go to the
that's
dentist, Judge? Or he doesn't want to do that?
Is that a in-joke that I'm forgetting?
What's that about?
I don't know. Nothing. Just forget
What's
about it.
that
How about the
about?
Central, Jim?
Is that a Strahan type joke?
Oh, because Judge has gaps in his teeth?
I heard he had to go to the dentist.
Dude, he was forced to chew on rocks as a kid.
Cannot wait for you and Judge's swing coach to get together and work on some things.
Teacher man, 98. All right, to the Central we go. Hopefully that they have the games right on here. That's West Coast, East, West, East, 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 East. Okay, Cubs are playing the Tigers. Cubs are 18-10. Tigers are 11-16. Tyler Chatwood versus Spencer Turnbull. How about that? Twins and Indians match up for game 2. Dick Mountain versus the Bieber. Dick Bieber for short. Bieber's dick. Remember those pictures on the balcony? The paparazzi got him. He said he wasn't even hard or anything. Talking about Justin Bieber's dick. Twins and Indians. That'll be a what to watch for. Reds and Brewers in the You're Blowing It Bowl. Brewers take the game yesterday. Castillo versus Woodruff. Woodruff having a good year. Castillo on and off. Still a good pitcher, though. Pirates versus White Sox. Steve Brault versus Lucas Giolito. And then the Royals and Cardinals square off. Cardinals won yesterday. If they win today, they'll have the same amount of wins as the Royals. And Matt Harvey is pitching for the Royals versus Waino. That's your West.
Is Matt Harvey like so good that he just deserves a spot in a rotation right now? Like, I just don't understand.
I don't think they're trying to win, right? They just need arms.
What about just like a guy that's been in your system that like has been working his ass off?
Well, the minor leagues are short, so it's kind of tough. That
I mean, they have a 60 player pool, but I'm just saying, man.
I don't know. I'd have to ask a Royals fan like why they're doing this. It's a fair question, I think, Trev. But I don't know.
I'm not a Matt Harvey fan. I have my reasons.
Okay.
What, you poke your eyes once?
Threw up
I
and
don't
in.
want to get into it, Jim.
Okay.
Jake.
Harvey Wainwright. I mean, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Woo!
Look out.
My word.
My what to watch for is in the Central. You guys know what I'm talking about. Cubs still looking elite. I had one of my buddies pose this question to me last night. He said, "Who are the elite teams in the NL?" And I said, "The Dodgers." And I was like, "That's it." And he's like, "What about the Cubs?" I said, "I don't think they're elite. Like they're playing elite right now, but I'm not putting them on the same tier as the Yankees, the Dodgers, and like the Twins and the Rays."
I'm a believer
and
in
the A's.
Cubs.
Like, do you guys believe in that? Like, do you believe in anybody else in the NL?
I believe in the Cubs. I think the Cubs are a team to beat. Like Dodgers are the best team in baseball. Yeah, Dodgers are ridiculous. But
Okay,
I do
top
think
5 teams they're not sniffing it, right? We're talking Yankees, Twins, A's, Rays, and there's another one.
Dodgers? Did you say them?
Oh, and Dodgers.
I'd go Dodgers, A's, Twins, Rays, Yankees. We'll hyphen them in half and then put the Cubs.
Did you put the Cubs over the Indians?
I am a faithless Yankee fan right now, so it's a bad time to ask me.
Anyways.
Okay.
It's an interesting talking point because, look, man, we're talking about the entire National League. We're like, we think there's one elite team.
It's clearly the Cubs are the second best team right now. The Braves are in control of the East, but almost by default. I think Braves fans are almost shocked if you told them everything that's happened this year that they'd be in control of the East, but the rest of the division is stunk, to be honest. So the Braves, with injury, missing a lot of pitching, are still 16-12, I think. So, yeah, right now the Cubs are the 2. I mean, Darvish being Darvish again has been incredible for them. I think that bullpen still has a lot of concerns. And, after Darvish and Hendricks, I mean, who is it then? Is it Lester? Are you still giving it to Lester? And
He's been lights out.
He's been solid this year, and he's got the track record. But yeah,
Padres up there.
Ooh, that's a fun Padres versus Cubs, man.
Well, let's go to the
Padres
West
versus
Coast games first, because there might be what to watch for with the Pirates.
All right, let's do the West Coast, Jim. Cue my music.
Cued.
There we go.
Music.
All right. Starting things off, we have a little bit of a schedule change. The Angels in Houston, they moved their game from Thursday to today because there is a hurricane coming. And Mike Trout does not like turbulence at all. So he called the league and said, move my game. Let's play a doubleheader on Tuesday. I don't know if he actually did that, but that's what they're doing.
Have you seen this weather? It's all I'm looking at.
They got 2 games today. I don't even know who's pitching the first one. One of the games, LA's got Suarez going against Christian Javier, and then Julio Teheran is going in another game, and I don't have the other pitcher in that game, but they're playing 2 today, and it's a pretty big series. The Astros are reeling, and the Angels are the Angels. Got to get a win if you're the Astros. Next up, we got the A's down in Dallas. Sean Manaea versus friend of the pod, Kyle Gibson, in a sneaky fun pitching matchup. A's are 20-10, Rangers 11-17. Then we head on down to San Diego, or like everyone's calling it now, Slam Diego. The Mariners head down. They're throwing Marco Gonzalez versus the Sheriff, Chris Paddock, tonight. Padres 18-12. Heading on down to the desert, Jake's Rocks going up against the D-backs. Herman Marquez versus Alex Young. I got a couple of homer picks in this game. And rounding things out, up in San Francisco, the Dodgers of 22-8 record, sending out Julio Urias versus Johnny Cueto, who Jake said might be making his last start in a Giants uniform. Giants are 14-16, firmly in the playoff picture. How long will that last? We will see, and that is what's happening out west.
Brilliant job, Trev.
Great job.
I think you won the day.
Great job.
Best presentation of the day.
I got to say,
easy.
I go to Baseball Reference for my matchups, and I don't like when they're not listed categorically. Like today, they were all over the place, and it was tough for me. But, you fight through these things.
Yeah, they didn't come to the Central until like halfway through for me. Sometimes I go to ESPN, but that crashes my computer immediately because ESPN is like a death website for computers.
Interesting.
There's just so much going on.
Great job, Trevor.
Great job, Trevor.
I got to say, usually we look at the West and we're like, hey, there's some really good pitching matchups out there. I don't really see it today.
No? Can I tell you my what to watch for? It's in the West.
Let's go. Straight to it, baby.
Wow.
The Padres, I have a comparison I want the people to make.
Here it is.
It's loose. It's not perfect. The Padres right now are a baseball light version of Linsanity.
Oh, my God.
Get on board.
Yikes.
I'm not saying they're not going to last. I'm just saying what's happening right now is awesome. And it was like, even if you weren't a Knicks fan or a basketball fan, you tuned in because he was hitting buzzer beaters. Tune in to the Padres if you're not, because there's an awesome wave going on right now. And catch it. It's not too late. Keep watching these games and this team. I'm not saying they're gonna fade out. I'm just saying it's like a movement right now. Like it's the thing to watch in baseball.
Fine. That wasn't as bad of a take as I thought it was going to be.
Like if you're a baseball fan and you're not tuning in to the Padres scores and the Padres results and checking to see if they have bases loaded, you're watching baseball wrong. Quite frankly.
It's a fun team. It's a fun team. It just so happens though that Fernando Tatis is like a top 5 player in baseball too.
I think they're the real deal. I wasn't comparing the fade out. I'm just comparing like it's a movement right now. I think the
hear ya.
Slam Diego fun will fade, but jump on and watch these games while they're happening.
It's must-watch television. I think you want to live in there. Linsanity, part of the appeal was almost... It was like one of those... Linsanity was those viral videos that goes around that's like a car driving through traffic, and you're like, it's got to crash at some point.
I don't think it's going to crash. I'm just saying everyone got the message, like, go watch
I think that was the appeal of Linsanity. I mean, I'd say the current cross is Luka Doncic, who's playing tonight, and he's both 21 years old, both going nuts. Both of them are looking to take over the game, and that's what Tatis is doing. But yeah, I mean, the Padres are 14 out of 10 right now on the dog scale. So
they won 7 in a row.
I don't necessarily believe in this team long term. I've said it all along. I do believe they're going to finish over 500, but like, I'm not putting them in the upper echelon. When the playoffs start, I'll be very excited to watch them play, but I'm not expecting them to make a full run.
Same. They're underdeveloped, but like, I don't even think this hot, like crazy stretch is going to last more than a week. So I'm saying catch it while you can.
They haven't lost.
But also,
they
we
will
just
eventually.
Talked about there's no elite teams in the NL except for the Dodgers. So, dude, these guys can make a run. All of a sudden, I don't even know if that could work out, but you see the Dodgers versus the Padres.
I'm saying something crazy is happening every game. So tune in.
Fun, man.
It's a lot of fun.
Playing the Mariners at home, they have not lost since the Chris Woodward incident. And now they're hosting the Mariners, man. They found their rhythm, and yeah, that just looking at it through the NL scope was pretty eye-opening, because I think you could make a Padres-Cubs argument pretty easily if you wanted. So yeah, keep that magic going.
Do you think Woodward thinks about that all the time right now? Like, damn,
He's fired. He's done.
Good. I didn't do a good job with that.
He'll be a great bench coach.
You know what's funny is Tingler put out some quotes. I saw MLB had it, and he was just essing Tatis's D.
Yeah.
Saying he could be a world-class sprinter, a point guard in the NBA, a receiver in the NFL. He just happened to play baseball. It's like, bro, where was this shit when he was like, when you were mad at him for hitting a grand slam? Okay, like, you should have been saying that shit about him then, not just now because you got some blowback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough.
I realized maybe it's better to be on my star player side than my good friend Woodward.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Chose wrong initially. Figured it out. Anyway, watch the Padres. Something fun will happen. If you're not watching them because they're not your primary team, check the alerts and everything, because something fun will happen.
And you know what? KD just mentioned it in the chat, and he was being mean to me earlier, and he's sometimes mean, but he said something kind of nice. Trent Grisham, the guy that blew the wild card game, is having a really nice season. And he's like the only, him and Cronenworth, a couple guys you don't know, but those are the lefty bats you don't know from San Diego that they've been doing really well this year. So they do deserve some love.
All right.
They're fun.
883 OPS.
Can I give mine?
Yes.
Eat it.
My what to watch for. A little bit of bias going on here, but I think this is also just an amazing matchup. I got Dick Mountain versus the Biebs. You were talking about Bieber's dick earlier. I'm not talking about that right now.
Well, you have in the past talked about it.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
When the picture came out, you didn't talk about it?
I love this mountain. This
dick? Did you mean I like this dick?
Like this penis?
I love this pitching matchup, but that's not even why I care about this game. I love this game because of what happened last night with Sergio Romo. Gets hit around a little bit, has to go back up some bases. On that third base side, that's where the Indians sit. They were talking some crap to him. So he gets out of the inning, looks in the dugout, gives the chirping signal. I think he even dabbed on him. Like, the guy is kind of going nuts now, and there's animosity between these two teams. And I always say this. I want the teams going against each other to hate each other. I want the fighters in UFC and the boxers boxing to hate each other. It just makes for better entertainment. And that's what we have going on right now. We have the Twins, who seemingly are the tops in the AL Central. But then you have the Indians saying, like, what about us? Like, look at our pitching staff. We have Francisco Lindor. We rake too. They want to beat the Twins. They got beat last night. It's a hostile matchup, and now they got the Biebs on the mound. I'm very excited to see what's going on. We have some guys with good numbers against the Biebs. My guy Eddie Rosario, he who wears bucket hats when he goes out and sits in the corner and is just an awesome person. 3 homers against him. So it's a great matchup. I don't know what's going to happen. It could be a zillion runs scored. It could be absolutely 0 runs scored. But it is my what to watch for. I'm very, very excited to see these two teams go at it tonight.
It's a good match. I was excited for this series. Cleveland's not making it close. Cleveland can't. I need Cleveland to win today so the rubber match is fun.
Well, there's also storyline. I don't know if they've put it out. Who's going to pitch tomorrow?
For who?
For the Indians. They're talking, is Clev going to pitch? Are they going to bring Clev back? Or are they going to go Plutko?
I think I heard, and again, this isn't, the GM reporting, but I think if Clev is kept down till September 1,
September 1.
That's the extra year day. So I would be shocked if he comes up before then.
He's got to be so pissed.
So pissed.
Dude, it's absolute bullshit.
So
it's
pissed.
bullshit that they're doing this. Like, okay, the guy fucked up. We get it, dude. But you're going to take an entire year of service time away from him, and it's clearly only to benefit the team. It's not like, hey, you're punishing him, and this is the only way he's going to learn from his mistake. That's not the fucking case. Yeah. They saw an opening to go out and get an extra year of service time, and they're going to fucking take it. And that's why when guys opt out or fucking ask for more money and hold out and all this shit, this is exactly why right here. Teams take advantage of you when they can take advantage of you every fucking single time.
Bang.
I'm not even like, look, I know Clevenger did something really stupid, and him and Plesac look like idiots, but to take a year of service time away from him, that's a big deal. And it's shady, in my opinion.
It's been a big story, and unfortunately, it's overshadowed Bieber. Clevenger being a fool, and now he's getting held back. Bauer doing his stuff. They're both overshadowing what Bieber's doing. Bieber's leading in ERA. He's leading in wins. He's leading in strikeouts, K/9, FIP, ERA+. He's having like an all-world dominant season right now.
Is he like their version of Kluber? Is he just more of like a robot, I'm good at baseball? What's Bieber's personality? I haven't really
Laguna Hills guy, Trev.
I think he's just a chill dude. That's all I've ever heard.
Personality list? Is that the Laguna Hills vibe?
What's that?
Laguna Hills. No personality?
I'm not from Laguna Hills. That's an Orange
I know.
County thing.
I know you hate them. I'm asking you.
Straight LA, baby. I would say like Orange County kids. More laid back. Maybe a little bit of I don't know the right word because I don't want to make people mad here, but they're softer. They're softer.
Soft.
Are you upset that Kristen's hanging out with Steven again so recent after the divorce?
Feels soon.
Not sure what you're talking about, but
I mean, you're lookalike.
She can do whatever she wants. Oh, Jay Cutler's wife.
Yes.
Ex-wife.
Ex-wife. Oh, she could do if ex-wife, do what you got to do, girl.
Okay.
Which brings me right into my what to watch for. As always, I'm excited about the Yankees game tonight. They return coming off a COVID weekend where they didn't play because the Mets player and coach were making out, sources. And the Yankees right before that were having bad times. They got swept by the Rays to lose. The Rays are now 6-1 against the Yankees. That was bad times for the Yankees. Also, the injury bug showed up again. James Paxton, bad times there. Guys falling out left and right because that's just what happens with the Yankees. They get the long COVID weekend. And who is going to be active for this game? It's big Aaron Judge. They get Garrett Cole back on the mound. The Yankees need to get it back on track. And if you're the Atlanta Braves, you get Ronald Acuna Jr. back. So you get your stud outfielder back. And times that are exciting there because of injury, they now have their 2 top prospects up. Christian Pash I think I'm saying that right. He's been called up for a little bit, and he didn't get sent down, which Braves fans were kind of worried about that. But they call up Ian Anderson, their top starting pitching prospect, number 43 overall in baseball. So they get to see a taste of their future today. Cool that his first start gets to come against Garrett Cole. That'll hopefully be a cool memory for him. But, a couple injury-stricken top-tier teams going at it. The Yanks won their 2-game set at home versus the Braves, so now the Braves host them and hope to return the favor. And, man, the Yankees need a win. Yankees need a win.
It's Pache. It's Pache. But is Cole going to be restricted tonight? I know he's one of those guys that's like, give me the ball. Don't you dare take me out of the game. What's his pitch count?
Why would he be restricted?
115.
I don't know. Did they?
No, he really didn't get messed up at all.
He pitched 5 days ago?
I think so. It's him and Glass now, right?
Yeah, it's him and Glass now.
Okay.
Maybe 6 days. I mean, maybe he's on an extra day. It's not.
It's just, it's the because he has to throw between his starts. Was he able to do that? Were they working out?
Yeah. The Yankees were
because they weren't in COVID.
They never
Yeah,
met
the
the
Yankees
Mets.
weren't. They were working out. They're fine.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a good matchup.
It is
Ian
good.
Anderson grew up in Shenandoah Showdown. Big Red Sox fan growing up. Didn't like Yankees. Has some tweets where he says, Yankees fans suck.
Well,
Not wrong.
well,
He's not wrong. A lot of Yankee fans suck. But
are the Braves good?
So let's
like, what
kick
are we
his ass.
doing with the Braves?
I don't know. I just did a lot of reading on this Ian Anderson kid, and the 3 articles I read were all like, he's not a top he's similar to the last prospects I read. Like, he's not a highly touted, crazy, exciting call-up, according to the articles I just read. So
Blake Snell said they're all slapdicks. Or wait, that's what I said.
I think he's only made 4 starts in AAA. So, and they were saying if the Braves thought he was ready, they would have called him up before they were cornered into calling him up. So it seems like there's not a lot of huge faith there. I don't know how Braves fans fall about him.
Tough article.
I read 3 different ones. I was seeing if there was hype or no hype. There's no hype, but have fun, Ian Anderson. I hope the Yankees rock you, and then you get better as you go.
Okay.
It's fair.
I'm going to tell everybody, when a prospect comes up, keep this in mind. They're all slapdicks until they prove they're not.
Yeah.
That's a great code to live by. Don't get too excited about somebody until they do it at the major league level. Unless you're Luis Robert, then you get excited.
On October 30th, 2013, Ian Anderson tweeted out, Yankee fans, crying emoji.
Yeah.
So why I oughta.
Big time.
Jeez.
That's rough, man. Wow,
Yeah.
That's your guy's jugular there, huh?
Wait.
Yankee
Yeah.
fans would never say anything bad about a player, so that's weird that he would do that.
Huge start for him.
Yeah, it is. It is. No, Yankees fans.
Gonna channel that anger.
I can't even say on air what I've been called in Yankee Stadium, so
Say it. Cancel yourself, in the words of other people.
it was in right field. Don't ever play right field in Yankee Stadium when actual fans are in the
I
stands.
hate
Just don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm out there just trying to do my game.
Clear the mechanism is what I'm trying to do, nonstop. And they're just, he's short.
Yeah, they'd have a field day with you guys. Fuck.
You're short and plump. You're too short and plump.
It's
The Homer Draft. Can't wait. Trev, I want to roast you. So tell everyone your picks because you forgot to pick someone you should have picked.
Why are you roasting me?
Well, you're in second place. Jake's in last place.
Energy.
But there's a guy you should have picked and you didn't pick him.
Okay. You want me to go over my picks, or you want to tell the people what's going on here? I have Eugenio Suarez. He started his little dick dropping tour. It's just a little dick dropping tour. Could turn into a big dick dropping tour. We'll see how that goes. He hits them in bunches. He's a guy that hits 40 homers a year. Let's see if he gets going. I think he's facing Brandon Woodruff tonight. He's 2 for 10 against him. No homers. But they're in Milwaukee. Ball flies there. Got to love that. And my 2 new picks for today, because I have 3 guys going for me, are Trevor Story versus Alex Young, who he has a homer in like 6 at bats against him.
Homered last night too.
Yeah.
Andy had a homer last night, so he's going. And then I had to change my last guy because I picked Arenado. So I went with Charlie Blackmon against Alex Young. And I'm going to look his numbers up, and I have no idea what he's done. It was a late adjustment because I had already taken Arenado.
Who should he have taken, Jim?
Who should I have taken, Jim?
Soto, 4 for 4 yesterday. You haven't taken him yet.
Oh, I still haven't taken him. Yeah,
You got like
right.
5 days left. You should have got on him
It's tough,
now.
man, to see who you haven't taken, who you have. Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 4 against Alex Young.
Yeah. Soto almost got me yesterday, but Jake,
Almost.
You are now in last place.
Horseshoes and hand grenades.
Tell me about it. Last place, Jake.
Yeah, first place in the total scoring, which I'm glad that Trevor's combining those and keeping it because that's pretty cool.
Thanks.
Well,
Trevor.
now I'm bummed out. Did you just change my Machado background pick? Because it was coming up already green because I did like an autofill thing, and I think you both may have gotten Machado or one of you got Machado.
What?
Huh?
I'm taking Manny Machado today. I'm basically Googling top home run guys I haven't taken because I haven't kept track at all. And I'm taking Teoscar Hernandez, who's kind of killing it this year. And I think he is going against Trevor Plouffe's good friend, who he likes to pick. Oh, no, it's not against Tommy Milone. I'm all lost, dude. Okay,
Way to go, bro.
know when you're in an Excel sheet and it does something, but you like can't change it at all.
What can't you change?
Dude, the Machado background was popping up green for me, and I was so excited for it. I was like, wow, it's automatically going to get me one tonight. This is good juju.
The border or the background?
And
Do you
now
think
it's
because
gone.
Trev had his cursor there? Because Trev's cursor's green.
And now it's gone.
Mine's blue. Yours
No,
is
it's the
red.
actual background, but now it's gone. So my picks are fucked.
it green
Machado,
now?
Teoscar, neither of them are homering. Don't take them in DraftKings.
Is it
tonight.
green right now for
They're
you?
fucked. No.
It's green for me. I just searched Machado, though. Okay. Tough go, Jake.
Tough.
I like your picks.
Brutal. They're not homering. Don't take them.
We only have like 5 days left in August. So you got
First place, Jimmy, you're up.
to get all the big names. So I'm just searching out who's hit the most home runs in August. I'll just put them on my team. I'm taking Bellinger.
Oh.
None of us have taken him yet. And he has 8 home runs in August so far. And then I'm taking now Brandon Lau for the Rays. He has 8 home runs in August as well. And I have Tucker opening up for Voit on the Dick Dropping Tour.
Right, a 4 for...
So I have 4 guys going tonight.
It's a big tour.
Yeah, it's a big tour.
Jimmy's Festival of Dick Dropping is going on tonight.
I mean, Voit has what, 4 in a row? 4 in a row for Voit?
He's
Yeah.
brought you to life, put you on top. You rode the Luke Voit tour to the top of the mountain.
I'm
it going.
a tour guy. Like if you look at
Against
how many
a rookie tonight?
if you look at how many guys I've correctly picked, it's not a lot. But Trout got me 2, Robert got me 2, Voit got me 4, Tucker got me 1. Like you guys have chosen more correct guys, but I'm a slut, man. I just hop on tour. I'm a groupie.
Yeah,
Follow
you're
him
like
around.
you're following Dave Matthews Band around.
Yeah,
around
it's not
town.
about the quantity; it's the quality of the pick. Is what they've been saying about me. You should see my DMs; just nothing but rooting for you, Jim.
You can't
All right,
play
good
that
luck.
card anymore. You can't play that card in first place.
Why?
That's a last place card. That's what you said before.
Oh, people are
Yeah,
still
nobody's
rooting for
rooting
No,
for
no,
you,
no,
actually.
no.
me. Yeah. No.
It heavy weighs the crown, my man. I'm sorry.
There's a lot of change of
It's
hearts.
evil. You
They're
should
like,
see
I liked you as
my
the,
DMs.
I liked you as the underdog, Jimmy.
Jake.
I love you as the leader.
No.
Yeah.
You're
what
like
they were
any
saying.
band. You got too popular and everyone bailed.
What I love
you
about
went
both of you
mainstream,
guys-
bro.
Yeah.
What I love about both of you guys, it's we're not even
Fair.
halfway through the fucking season yet, and you're talking about being in first place by 1 home run.
You sound like a guy not in first place.
It's
if I'm
stupid.
being so honest
Wow.
with you, you sound like a guy not in
I
first
sound
place.
like a guy who understands that there's a lot of baseball.
Sounds like you're not in first place in either of the things.
Yeah. Sounds like a
Total
guy.
score, it's Jimmy and I 18 and Jake 19. We're very close.
That is close. Jimmy's dumb prop bet of the day yesterday
Yeah, I sent
was a
Trev outta here.
doozy. It was Bauer and Lynn versus Snell and Lopez. we need a name for it. Innings pitched plus Ks minus earned runs. Innings pitched Ks. Ipker. Ipker. Ipker is the name of that stat. The Ipker. It's official. Jake, remember that forever.
Mm-mm.
Yep, remember it. Oh shit! At the top of the show, I said I was super excited about my thing. Okay, it's Garrett Cole plus. It was 3 aces. It was Cole plus Glasnow plus Giolito strikeouts. Ready? Those 3 guys strikeouts versus home runs across the board. Or 30's the over-under I'm looking at for both. Yesterday was a smaller slate. There was 25 home runs hit. Before that, it was like 28 home runs hit or 30 home runs. So how many home runs will be hit tonight versus how many Ks will those 3 pitchers have? Glasnow, Cole, and Giolito. The number I had in my head was 30. I looked at how many home runs are hit on average, and it's around 30-ish. There's a lot of stud pitchers, so I thought maybe it'd be a little less. And then I'm giving those guys 10 strikeouts each. So home runs.
Oh my God, the Pirates, the Orioles, and the Braves. That's who we're. That's a pretty good one.
Common Center Sports reversed the acronym, and instead of Ipker, we're going to go Kuiper. Kiper. That's much easier.
That's
the Kuipers.
And
Makes so
I think
much more
Jake, since
sense.
he's leading the dumb profits, has to go first.
Okay, that's fine. Interesting that Bieber didn't end up in this, but I respect it. I will be going
Do you want
with...
me to sub him out for someone?
No.
Okay.
I am going to go with the case. Cole, Glasnow, Giolito.
All right.
How many games we have going today?
A lot, because there's a doubleheader. 1, 2, 4.
What's this 15
8,
then?
12.
Oh no, the Marlins are playing. I keep
Yeah.
thinking
Everyone's
they are
playing. 12. 17
The
games?
homers are the easy favorite.
I gotta catch Jake. I'm going homers.
Yeah, the Pirates stink, though. The Braves are good, and the Rays are playing the Jays. So I think the Rays are playing the Orioles, whose bats are good. So I'm going to go homers as well, because I think Cole and Glasnow kind of have a tougher matchup. Giolito might. I'm going homers as well. Doubleheader helps. And that's that. Make your picks and send them in to Talkin' Baseball pregame show @gmail.com. And if it returns to sender and says that's a fake email, just keep trying. See you later.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye, guys.